Won't you rub your
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I see Keith in here. We were a little late today. Okay, it was my fault, guys. I told you guys I was eating chips last night. I ate a little bit too many chips. I was a little bit of a food coma. So the stream is like a half hour late. That's totally my fault. I forgot to set my alarm. You know, you guys know how it is sometimes. You guys forget to set your alarm, and it kind of messes up your whole morning. So, what's going on? What's going on? Rocky said I don't hang out pre-show anymore because of the song. Hey man, it is what it is. Some people like it, some people don't. It is what it freaking is. You can't please anyone, right? When we had the old songs, it was, we need new songs, these songs suck. And now these songs suck. So, it is what it is, man. We can't please everyone out here. Alright, hope everyone has their coffee ready to freaking go. Let's freaking get busy. What's going on, Max? Dan, so when M to recover vectors? Oh, Lord, you already know what's coming, man. You already know what's about to come. All right, let's jump on into it, man. Who said no sound? Yo, we're still wearing the blue hoodie. Of course we are, man. We're wearing the blue freaking hoodie. Let's get it. Let's jump into the charts, man. Let's jump into the charts here. We're not going to waste any time because Bitcoin has came back up into that resistance range, man. And that's why the title of the stream is Bitcoin is at key resistance. This morning, guys, we're going to take a look at some short-term charts, and we have some interesting longer-term charts as well. That I know everyone loves the pi cycle top, but there's also I actually didn't really pay attention. I should have known this, but there's actually a pi cycle bottom indicator, which shows that we're not at it yet. We're not at it yet, but it kind of correlates exactly what we kind of been looking at with everything else, right? So. What's up, everyone up to? Sup, sock boy? What's going on, man? Hey, I'm a man of my word. I tell you guys I'm going to eat a sock. I'm going to eat a sock. I'll at least put it in my mouth, you know? You got to do what you got to do. Over under 2 minutes. I'm colorblind. What's up? What's up, man? I love all the familiar names. You guys are in here every single day. I still can't believe it every single day. But anyways, what has Bitcoin done? So last night we were talking about this rising wedge. It did break to the downside exactly as we predicted. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be like that. But it did break down, didn't come all the way back down. This is like the second wedge that did break to the downside, but we didn't see it come all the way back down to the measure move target. It just came back down slightly. Right? That's why we say take profits. If you guys are trading, that's why we say take profits. Make sure you pay yourself. Pay yourself always before you hit your targets. You know, take some money off the board. Let the rest ride. You guys know the deal. But then it bounced back up. Beautiful W formation. Came back up. Back tested it. And are now trying to continue up. Does Bitcoin have enough juice to break through this 4-hour resistance level, right? This is the line in the sand, man. If Bitcoin can break this, all right, this might be a good chance that we come back up and test the top of the range again, right? We're right at the 50 EMA. We actually are slightly over it. Let's see if we can get a 4-hour close above that. And we also have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches right at this resistance. All right, so we're right at resistance, man. Can we freaking break it? I seem like Karen today. Why am I clapping like this? I have no idea why I'm clapping like a freaking Karen today. What's up, Skillful? Skillful said smack the like button. Guys, let's smack the like button to an all-time high. We're going to come out with a contest. I'm gonna come up with a contest today. We used to do it back in the past, but we're gonna come up with a cool little contest today to to add a little something to the end of the streams. All right, so be patient to that. I'll show you guys it later today, but it should be. I have an interesting idea, right? I know you guys like contests, and quite frankly, I like contests because I like to win those contests. I do those contests too, and I will destroy all of you in the contest. Okay, I will tell you right now, I will destroy every single one of you. All right, so let's jump on in here. So, guys, here's a couple things we're talking about, man. Here's a couple things we're talking about. So, before we jump into the macro, we'll look at the Nasdaq futures, S&P futures, the Pi cycle bottom indicator that we're gonna look at, all that fun stuff. All right, everyone's looking at this inverse head and shoulders, right? Where you got the left shoulder here, you got the head, and you got the right shoulder. Can this break up to the upside, right? That is the question. We need to see a break of this yellow neckline coming down like this. We need to see a break of it. If we can break that, hey, hallelujah. Maybe we come back up to test the top of this bigger channel that I'm looking at. You guys can see the bigger channel here. There's definitely a possibility we can come back to the channel. Now, a couple warning signs, guys. A couple warning signs. I know we're getting pumped because Bitcoin is right back at the top of the resistance level. Just be careful, man. Just be careful for multiple different reasons. You got your 15-minute stock RSI just crossed to the downside. That is topped out, needs to reset. All right? We got the 4-hour stock RSI that is topped out, that needs to reset. Okay? We also have the hourly. The hourly could go up a little bit more, but it's kind of just right in the middle. So that's a little bit unclear. But the 4-hour especially, man. When I see that 4-hour stock RSI topped out, I got to assume that at some point in the near future, that Bitcoin could get a pullback. All right, so be very, very aware of that. But the thing about the 4-hour stock RSI is the short-term time frames can push it higher, right, before it resets, right? Because you could push it higher in theory before you come back down and retest and continue up higher. So what we need to watch here is it really comes down to, can we break this resistance line right here? If we can, hallelujah. Like we said, we can get partying. We can start partying in the USA like Miley Cyrus. That's all right. Let me ask you guys this quick random question: would you guys rather party with Miley Cyrus, okay, or Taylor Swift? Let me know in the chat who you would rather party with. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I don't know if I'd rather want to party with either of them, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's go to the hourly chart. All right, hourly chart, guys. Same type of deal. Same type of deal. We have a blue vector candle popping up here. What does the blue vector candle tell us? It tells us that that's some stopping volume, right? So they could stop it at this relative range. Big wick to the upside, and they pulled it right back down to the downside. So you can see that we are hitting that resistance level right here. If this level can break, because if you look, guys, if we look down, right, for all my vector candles and for all my Tino fans out there, we've recovered every vector candle in this relative range. Now, we still have some down here. Doesn't mean we have to come back down there now. We'll talk about in a second why I think that we could come back down there at some point. I think we will still. All right, I think this is just a quick rally here. We've recovered every vector candle, man. Look at all the vector candles here, right? Yellow vector candle right here. We came back down, took it. Perfect. Yellow vector candle right here. We came back down, took it. Perfect. Yellow vector candle right here. We wicked down, took it. Perfect. So we've taken every yellow vector candle here on the hourly chart. And that's why I think this is a chance. It's definitely a chance that the market makers could push it back up higher. All right? So pay attention to this. It's the setup that I look for, man. You got the rise up, the retrace, continuation. But we got to break the previous high in order for that to be confirmed, man. If it does break out, okay, if it does break out, this is one of those times where you have a bunch of like bullish patterns popping up, but the indicators are kind of telling you something else. It's a very interesting time, man. Sometimes you get these little times here. Let me see what you guys here. Miley seems down the fuck. Oh Lord, man! Someone said Miley sounds DTF, so they'd rather hang out with Miley Cyrus, bro. Let me see what you guys here. Let's see. Let's see here. Let me see you guys to say Miley. Everyone's saying Miley. Taylor is whack. Taylor. Wow. Miley. It's actually a pretty 50-50. Drew said Swift, Miley. Mosh, Miley Cyrus or Taylor Swift? Who'd you rather hang out with? Miley. Okay. Wow. I kind of get it. I think Taylor Swift is slightly annoying. Her songs kind of slightly annoy me because all she does is bitch about, certain things. But it is what it is. My theory is if you always have the same issues, it's probably you. It's probably not the people you're with. But hey, who am I to say? Okay, who am I to say? I'm just one guy out here. All right, let's continue on. So, if we look at right here, okay, we have could this be another cup and handle pattern? So, another kind of meme pattern, but we have a cup, we have the handle, the back test of the 50. Can we see that breakout, man? We are at a very, very critical point to see if Bitcoin wants to continue higher or this ends up being just a bull trap, right? We know Bitcoin's been loving the bull traps lately. It's hard not to call it a bull trap because every pump has been a bull trap, right? It is what it is. But, hey, it is what it is. Let's see. Say in the chat. You guys are cracking me up in the chat, man. Split the difference, Britney Spears. That's so true. That's so true. If Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift had a child, it would be Britney Spears. No? Holy moly, that's actually so true. That's so true. All right, let's continue on here. The daily chart, not really showing us too much just yet. I want to see more price action here before I really talk about anything on the daily. We know we had the bullish engulfing candle yesterday, which engulfed all the previous levels. We know we broke that 20,747 level, which we had wick above. We finally got that bullish engulfing. Now we're getting that continuation up. So, once again, it's one of those things that I come back to and I say don't necessarily fall for the trap, but be vigilant of the upwards price action, right? Now, here's what I want to talk about here, guys, real quick. All right, the pi cycle bottom and pi cycle top indicator. Now, you guys know I used to hate on the pi cycle top indicator. I can't hate on it anymore, and this is one thing I'm definitely going to be paying attention to during the next rally. I am 100% going to pay attention to this, man. I am not going to ignore the pi cycle top. Why? Because this was made before the May top, okay? Right? And you had the 2013 top, you had the 2014 top, you had the 2017 top, and you had last year's top, right? So we all know the pi cycle top indicator, all right? But I actually just saw this. There's actually a pi cycle bottom indicator too, right? Which actually correctly timed the bottom in January 2015, right? Pi cycle bottom also did it in the cross in 2018. And look at where they are now. Now, they're not crossed yet. And this is why I say stay very vigilant, man. Stay very vigilant. They have not crossed yet. But this is something I'm going to pay attention to, man. They are set to cross, all right? They are set to cross on July 9th. On July 9th, they're set to get that cross, all right? When is that? Well, that's about another 2 weeks away, right? So we gotta see what happens here in the next 2 weeks, man. Because if history is any indication, based off the pi cycle top and pi cycle bottom, which have been pretty damn accurate, I gotta say, all right? We gotta see where we are on July 9th. And if history is any indication, we would expect the bottom to be in July 9th. Does that mean that, some bad news comes out and we absolutely capitulate down to July 9th? Because as we know, the charts will usually tell us what the news is going to be beforehand, right? If you're in some type of bear flag, expect news to be bearish when it breaks, right? That's kind of how it works. But these going to cross on July 9th, right? You have the red one coming down, you have the green one coming down. If the trajectory stays the same, right here in July 9th. So we'll continue to watch this. But this is definitely something interesting that I wanted to bring up because I used to hate on this and I used to say, all right, yes, no way it's going to call the top. And then last year, called the top literally to perfection. So I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna hate on anything really. That's kind of what I'm looking at as far as the Pi cycle bottom, right? On July 9th. We'll see if it plays out, man. I don't know. It's kind of like, do you want to hang out with Britney Spears? I would. I don't know, man. She might be pretty cool. Who knows? But, I don't know where I'm going with that, man. Let's see. What's going on, Keith? You like Pi? I like it. Like it. Which Pi cycle indicator? This is the... So I just put on this chart the Pi cycle bottom and the Pi cycle, right? So if you want to find this on TradingView, so you can use it. It's the Pi. Just type in Pi cycle, just like this. Not pie like the food, okay? Not pie like the damn food. Did I just hear pie? I love meatloaf, but I love pie too. I like apple pie. Yeah, apple pie's the best. It's so juicy. It's so yummy. Not regular pie, not pie, P-I-E, but P-I, right? And you can type in the Pi cycle top, Pi cycle bottom. There you go. All right, congratulations. There you go, man. Now, don't take this for like 100%, guys. Just use it as a guide. Use it as not just another indicator you can use, right? So that's what we're looking at there. So 21,229 Bitcoin, still just kind of moseying up here, still above the 800 EMA. So what I like about this move is, as of right now, you got the move above the 800, right? Got to close above there. Have came back down and back tested it. We need to see that follow through. You know what I mean, guys? We need to see that follow through. Let's see. I want to ride my Pi cycle. Oh Lord, that sounds very very disgusting, man. Sounds very disgusting. All right, let's look at a few different things. So what does that correlate with, guys? What does that correlate with? Well, we've talked about the capitulation flash on the hash ribbons, all right, which means that miners have been capitulating, which is a good thing. I know that sounds like a terrible thing, but every single Bitcoin rally has started with miners capitulating. So that might sound like, oh my God, the sky is falling, right? That might sound like it's over. We're never going to see a bull market again. The miners capitulating. They're the backbone of Bitcoin and all that stuff, okay? But that's what you want to see. You want to see the miners capitulating. If we look at this here, right here, guys, right? BTC held by set of one hot miners, okay? That dropped from about 75K all the way back down to about 50K. So you saw a massive drop, and basically the supply held by miners has been absolutely decimated. And that's what you want to see, man. That's what you want to see. That's about, if I can do my math correctly, that's about a 30-something% drop. So that's what's good. That's a good thing, all right? It's a good thing for the long term. So we saw that. Usually what comes after that is a couple weeks down the road, you end up getting to a couple months, could take a couple weeks to a couple months, you get the buy signal in the hash ribbons, and that's always been a excellent buy opportunity for at least the next couple months, okay? For at least the next couple months. We'll continue to say, as far as like, noob indicators, I'm going to say noob indicators, but meme indicators, right? RSI levels on the weekly, 2-week, monthly, all-time lows, all right? So, here's what I'm at, guys. Here's where I'm at. Nothing has changed in the world, right? The macro is still the same, okay? The economy is still shit, all right? We still have another rate hike coming up in July, so we have to stay vigilant of that. But here's sort of my thinking, guys, and this is sort of weird thinking, but here's sort of my thinking, guys. If Bitcoin can rally, right? If there's any way, and I'm not calling for this, I'm just saying a hypothetical. If Bitcoin can rally up to, say, let's say it can get a rally up to, right here. Let's say a 20 EMA on the daily, all right? We get up to like 24K. What if Bitcoin can do that within the next like week or so, right? Hypothetically, and then we get, coming up in July, we get another rate hike, and we're kind of just hovering up here. What if there's any chance of this? We get the rate hike, we're up here, so the rate hike pushes us back down again for a double bottom, okay? And then this ends up being the bottom. This is the rate hike crash, because everyone gets pissed off at the rate hikes. We dump again, come back down, take the daily wicks, all right? And then we just kind of oscillate in this range for a little bit, right? What if we do that, right? Just hypothetically. It's something I've been kind of thinking about, and you know, I'm not necessarily going to fall for this pump just yet. Like I said, Bitcoin's dumping right now. I'm not going to fall for this pump just yet. But if we can see follow through, maybe, right? Maybe. So we'll continue to look at all that fun stuff, all that fun jazz, as we would say, and we'll go from there. You know, I feel like a genius. I don't mean to say newbie indicators. I mostly mean like, you know, the indicators that everyone looks at, I should say. You know, the most common indicators. Daniel said crab market. Mark said totally possible. Could be. And that would line up with like the pi cycle bottom indicator. That would line up with a lot of these indicators, right? That the Gaussian channel on the 2-week, we're sitting right at the bottom. That's typically marked the bottom in the past, right? March of 2020. Right here in August 2015. But I want everyone to know, even if that's a possibility, I still think Bitcoin comes back down to test the lows again. You still got these wicks on the daily, right? And we know every time Bitcoin bottoms, it's gonna do a W. Okay, it's gonna come back down. Whether it comes back up first and then comes back down, or it just says screw you, I want to go back down right now. Either way, I think it's gonna come back down to these ranges. All right, so you know, nothing's really changed as far as maybe short term. Maybe short term Bitcoin gets a slight rally, depending on how it reacts at this level right here. And that's why this resistance level is so interesting right now. You know, so interesting. All right. Ratish said I stopped using indicators. Nice. Ban Corey. Why would we ban Corey in the chat? Why would we ban Corey? Come on. We can't ban Corey. All right. Let's look at a few other things here. So, what pump today? Let's look at our crypto bubbles. Let's look at our little bubbles. As always, guys, smack up that like button for your boy. We're going to be coming out with a contest tonight, like we said. It's going to be a lot of fun. What pump today? So we got XEC up about 5.1%, if you guys could see. Hex up a little bit. Not a lot of big gainers. Oh, this is the last hour. Let me actually go to the last day. Let's see. So AVAX looks like it's up. Store J looks like it got a nice little pumpy pump. Matic up about 17%. 17% again. We'll go over Matic. Hex, ZIL, XRP. You guys can't see it, but XRP is right here. I can drag over the bubble. There you go. Look at the bubble, man. Let's drag over the XRP bubble. Let's throw it in the middle here. That's so satisfying just to throw that bubble in there. XRP up a pretty good amount too. So we'll go over some of these altcoins. You know, some pretty nice movers there, man. Some pretty nice movers. NASDAQ futures and S&P futures. Let's refresh real quick. We got the market open in about 10 minutes. So let's see what we got here on the market open, man. Actually, 9 minutes if I'm going to be exact. I should probably change the top right thing to the market open now. Probably should. If I'm going to be honest here. Let's see. A contest? Oh, yeah. We're getting a contest rocking and rolling, man. We're all about contests. Let's see the NASDAQ. So, slightly up on the futures. To me, it's not enough to really dictate where we're going to go next. But, you know, you're slightly up on the NASDAQ. So, let's see if we open in the green on those. But that's slightly good. By the way, to all the... no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Someone posted this on Twitter, and I have it up here. But there you go. Bob flipping you off. Congratulations, man. You get to see Bob flipping someone off. Look at that face, man. There's so much anger in that face. Look at those eyes. You can just tell there's so much anger in that face. Flipping someone off, bro. Shout out to Bob. Shout out to Bob. We love Bob on this channel. He's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I have to live with him every day, but it is what it is. All right. What else we got? Let's go check out ETH. ETH actually, look at ETH. ETH is actually already broken out. So, congratulations. Let's get a little pump song going this morning, man. Come on, let's get it. Come on. Them bubbles be around. I love those bubbles. They're so satisfying to like throw the bubbles, man. So satisfying. But yeah, ETH looks like it already broke it out. So, let's pay attention because some altcoins are actually getting breakouts already, man. So you got the left shoulder, you got the head, You got the right shoulder, and you got the breakout on the little inverse head and shoulders pattern on Ethereum. So this one so far so good. It's playing out pretty decently. Now, just like we always say, right? 4-hour stocks are topped out, so just be careful at this range. Okay, you could see the continuation up before we get a back test, right? So we had the basically right here, right at this little wick right there. We had a little bit of a back. We could see a slight more move up and then a back test. Ultimately, let's make sure we're paying attention to this because this could end up just turning into a big wedge like Bitcoin has this big rising channel that it's in, right? So it could just be a bigger bearish pattern at the end of the day. But for now, let's talk about the upside potential. Upside potential, I mean, we just look at basic support resistance, man. Coming up to this next high at about 1256. That's only if Bitcoin can get more upside. If Bitcoin can get more upside, hallelujah. All right. Right now, Bitcoin's kind of just chilling. So we got to see what Bitcoin does first. But if Bitcoin can get more upside, ETH has got that level down pat. Just be careful because the 1-hour stocks are topped out, 4-hour stocks are topped out, and I'm sure that the 15 minutes going to be topped out too. Yeah, 15 minutes going to be topped out too. So be careful at this range, man. If it comes back and tests this, I would not be surprised here in the short term. If it comes all the way back down to test the neckline here at 1166-ish, depending on where you come back down and test it. So let's watch that. Let's stay vigilant. But nice little move there for ETH, man. If you caught an ETH long, let me know in the chat. If you've been DCAing ETH below these levels, let me know in the chat. You're absolutely killing it right now. Absolutely killing it. So good things there for ETH. Overall, just be careful when you FOMO into these levels, man. Especially when Bitcoin's right at resistance, right? All right. What else do we got? Let's go check out Matic, right? Matic had a pretty good move. Let's go check out Matic. If there's any altcoins you guys want me to check out, let me know in thy chat. And we'll look at some altcoins before the market open here today. Matic is, let's go to you had a pretty nice move there. 1 hour is actually reset nicely. Look at Matic, man. Look at Matic. So Matic looks like it's just consolidating. You got the hourly stocks that are actually bottomed out already. So there's a good chance to continue up, right? Just be careful. There's yellow vector candles up the wazoo down here, right? Yellow vector candle, yellow vector candle. So it's the same premise with Bitcoin. Like even if you get a rise up, I'm expecting it to come back down to these ranges again. All right, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but I would, based off that, I would expect it to come back down here again. This is consolidating very, very nicely, man. Very, very nicely, bro. Let's actually go to the 15-minute chart on this thing. All right. Yeah, this one looks like, yeah. This one's a little bit too early to call any type of pattern here on this one, but I like how the hourly reset. I like how the 15-minute reset. Let's check the 4 hour. The 4 hours probably cooked. Yeah, 4 hours cooked out. Yeah, vector candles galore, block. Massive one down here. I still got to assume this one's gonna get a retrace, man. But what an awesome move on Matic, man. That's some awesome stuff. Awesome freaking stuff. We actually came right up to, look where we came up to actually. We came right up to this red vector candle right here. We wicked right to it. Beautiful, right? We never retook this one. We expected to come back up and retrace to that one eventually, and we came back up and retraced to that one perfectly, man. It's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful if you ask me. All right, Bitcoin still chilling, 21,264, man. Matic has no chill, zero chill. It's like the opposite of me in the morning, man. I sometimes I still get a little carried away in the morning, but I want to be more chill in the morning, man. There's no need for me to be out here screaming in the morning time frame, all right? You guys know, morning streams, I want to keep them more chill, man. I can't be screaming for 2 streams a day, I'm surprised my voice doesn't go out more often because I scream for hours every day. But, yeah. So anyone that's new, we're chilling here this morning. Night stream, we have a little bit more fun. But right now, we're chilling. We chilling. All right. So, all right. Anything else you guys want to look at, let me know. Bitcoin sort of just chilling. We got the market open in 2 freaking minutes. Let's get busy. Matic. Let's see. I know XRP had a good move. Let me check out. Oh, I already have the XRP chart right here. So XRP's right at resistance, guys, on the daily. We have 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, 4 touches, 5 touches right here. All right, so you're right at resistance, just like Bitcoin's right at resistance. Okay, if you go back to Bitcoin real quick, you'll see what I'm talking about, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches here on Bitcoin. So just like Bitcoin, it's literally the exact same chart as Bitcoin and XRP. So we go back to the 4-hour chart. You can see where we are, right? The 200 EMA giving us some resistance there, right? With this downtrend of resistance, there's a lot of resistance right here, and that's why the title of the stream, man, is Crypto at Key Resistance, because pretty much every altcoin and Bitcoin are at key resistance right now. Now, just be careful. Look at this massive yellow vector candle here on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, what this shows me is even if we continue up higher, I'm expecting to come back down here at some point. 4-hour stocks topped out. It's interesting times, man. Interesting times here. So just be wary. Just be wary. This is another point where I said, like, the 1-hour stocks have came back down, and I'm sure the 15 minutes came back down too. Yeah. So what this one shows me is XRP. I wouldn't be surprised if you have another little rally back up. All right. Another little rally back up to come back up and test this, right? Because the 15 minute needs to reset to the upside. Hourly needs to reset to the upside, where the 4 hours topped out. So, man, what I would want to see here is just a massive breakthrough on the short term time frames, and then the 4 hour to kind of flag out or something up here. That's what I would love to see before a continuation. That would be the most ideal scenario. But you know, we know crypto doesn't do the most ideal scenarios. You know, so once again, right at resistance, short term time frames show that we still could have a little bit. Maybe a little bit more move to the upside here. So just be wary of that. Horse guy's in the stable this morning. He's in the stable. He'll be back tonight, man. He will. Let's see. See what you guys are saying in the chat. Please no horse guy for 5 minutes. I'm outside with no headphones, volume loud. What, you don't want anyone to hear him? Come on, man. You can't be embarrassed about that stuff. Okay? Holy moly, man. I mean, there's people outside that are just walking around like horse guy every day. And that's them. Listen, so, hey. You can't be embarrassed if people hear you. You guys, Eric, if you guys are listening to my stream in public, do you get embarrassed sometimes? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. The people will be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Why is he listening to this? Right? Let me know. Oh, God, man. Let's see. All right, Bitcoin's still just chilling. All right, we got the market open. Let's go check out, say, the S&P. So S&P, we know the futures open green, so we are getting that slight move to the upside here on the open. Let's see, man. Let's see. Horse guy needs a name like, God, that sounds brutal too. Yeah, but 3,831, we are getting that slight move to the upside. And let's see what we want to do here for the S&P. But if the S&P moves up, we expect Bitcoin to move up with it. Same thing with the NASDAQ. NASDAQ takes a little bit long to update on my chart here for whatever reason. I don't know why it does. I have no idea why it does. You know? Just act interested and they leave you alone. Very true. Very true. Let's see. My mother-in-law talks like the horse guy. Oh, Lord. You probably hate going there, man. Holy moly. I think Miley Cyrus kind of sounds like the horse guy, too. No, she doesn't. Miley Cyrus sounds more like Mike, the volume guy, you know? In my opinion. Beth said, hell no, you're funny, not embarrassing at all. It's all fun. Yeah, but other people might not think that, you know? Because I guess, think about it. When you guys first came to the stream for the first time, you're like, who the hell is this guy? You know? You know, everyone's told me that. They're like, I was going to click away. It always starts with, I was going to click away, but I decided to stay. You know, if I'm going to rhyme a little bit. All right, so let's see. Matic's trying to come back up again. We got this wick on Matic. Don't be surprised if it comes back up to 63 cents. That's a massive move on Matic, man. Congrats to everyone who got a Matic. I mean, this thing just keeps rocking and rolling. It has no chill, okay? As we said earlier, 31 cents to about 60 cents, so about a 2x from the bottom. That's quick, man. That's crypto can move quick, bro. It can move quick. Just same thing on the downside, it can to the upside. So they go on Matic, XRP chillin'. What else kind of moved up here? ADA. ADA's still trying to come back up and break the lows. Let me see. Sorry, break the highs. XRP. Let's see what's going on XRP. We like, oh no, this is not XRP. This is Cardano. At this point, it looks like Cardano's going to at least come back up and test these previous highs there. At this point, let me see what we're looking at here. Has Cardano broken the trend? Not yet. It broke this trend, which we like to see, right? You just want to see some type of break a trend. So you broke that trend, all right? So all is good in the world there. Then a nice move to the upside there. This was kind of a little bit of a cup and handle formation that broke to the upside. So don't be surprised if it back tests, right? You got basically the cup, the handle, continuation. If it comes back up here, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back down to retest before continuing back up, all right? Because you got your 1 hour stocks that are topped out. 1 hour regular RSI, it looks like it's about to be topped out too. So just be wary of that. But I bet the 4 hour looks pretty decent there. Check the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, 4 hours, whatever. We gotta wait a little bit longer on the 4 hour, but nice little move there for ADA too. Oh no. Oh no, man. This ain't good. This ain't freaking good. They're doing construction right out here, man. You know, and they always gotta do it right when I'm streaming. They don't do it all day, but they always got it. No, this is actually the first time they did it today. If I'm gonna be honest. Loud and proud. What's up, Keith? Good to see you, man. All right. So now we wait. Now we wait. Bitcoin's trying to get its move back up to the upside, man. Let's wait and to see what we do. Oh, Lord. It's going to be brutal. Let me turn the mic like this. Hopefully that helps. Can you guys hear that? Let me know in the chat. It's the sound of Bitcoin breaking out. Let me know if you guys can hear that in the chat. If you can, I apologize, man. I apologize. I think if someone wants silence in the morning, it's not happening. We play on. True. Let me know if you guys can hear that. You know, sometimes it didn't help at all. That's funny, man. All right. So that's that. Matic still chilling. I'm going to check the S&P again. S&P trying to still come back up. S&P is actually breaking its highs. Or at least its local highs, bro. Right here. At about 38.41. Or sorry, 38.36. So so S&P is trying to break those previous highs. Let's see if we can get an hourly close above that. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. At least in the short term here. So, come on, BTC. As always, guys, we did liquidate Jabba last night. His first liquidation right now. So, we're going to have a ceremony tonight of liquidating Jabba's first liquidation. Okay? Can it be the start of many more? We shall find out. Or will he be rich again? That's sort of the question we're waiting to see too. You know? Let's see. NVIDIA broadcast noise canceling AI software. I got you. You live in a noisy SF area? True. Much better than our neighbors shouting and fighting in the morning. That's so true, man. I always wonder what the neighbors think. You got Bob yelling at, yo, Ma, can I get meatloaf? You got Horse Guy going, freaking manipulation. I hate this. This is manipulation. Imagine what they're thinking down there. I have no idea. That cracks me up every day when I think about that. This is manipulation. George, you lied to me. Oh, Lord, bro. Sometimes I feel like they when we walk downstairs and they look at me, they just shake their head like this. You know? All right. So, yeah, now we wait, guys. Listen, what else can we expect in the morning here? I don't know. What else can we expect? VDC ticker is frozen? I got you, man. Here you go. Like, It's funny. Like, I don't know what they expect. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe, by the way. We killed it. We just hit 68K subs last night, which is freaking awesome. So if you're new, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everyone who's coming out. That's new lately, man. We got a lot of newcomers lately. So that's good to see. That's good to see. What's actually funny is Bitcoin's been dropping, and usually you just see everyone leave. We've actually seen more people come into the market right now, right? Or at least watching streams or, you know, doing this. You're seeing more people come in, which is very, very different than I saw in the past, all right? I don't know if that's indicative that we have lower to go and that's going to be too easy, or, you know, people are just are getting smarter now and trying to buy the lows. I don't know what that's indicative of, but hey, it's good to see. It's good to see more people coming in at the lows than there were a couple months ago when Bitcoin was just kind of ranging it sideways, right? So that's actually pretty good to see. I like that. I like that. Because they know now. They do know now, I guess. They do know now. Adoption. Could be a true adoption, I guess. All right. What else was pumping on the bubbles? Let's go back to our bubbles here. We love our bubbles. Store J. Who's in Store J, man? Up 35%. It's 35% on Store J. Let's go check out Store J. 35% to the upside. It was more so yesterday. Right now it's consolidating. I'm sure the hourly is actually going to look juicy because horse guy without the filter was disturbing. Because you guys, you understand, like, I do the, like, that's funny, man. Oh God, bro. I just ignore what just happened, okay? No, but 1 hour time frame has reset on the stock RSI, so that's very, very nice. So what can we expect here? What can we expect here? It's just an interesting time because you've seen massive move for a lot of these alts without really any. You saw a pullback here, but without many massive pullback. I mean, Store J, you've seen a move from 33 cents to 90 cents. So you've already seen a 3x from Store J without really any type of pullback. So does it mean it needs one? No, we know when crypto gets going, it gets going, but just be wary with this one. This one's having a nice correlation. Nice correlation. I'm going to use that new word. Nice correlation, higher lows, and kind of lower highs, right? So a nice correlation, a nice accumulation or distribution, whatever one it wants to be, to reset some of these indicators before it has another move to the upside. You got this giant wick up here. So yes, we have vector candles looking lower. I would still expect it to come back down to those lows again. But you got some wicks up here you can go back up and take, right? So just be wary of that. I think there's definitely room for one more rally to the upside to at least come back up and take this wick before coming back down. But Store J, nice friggin' move, man. Nice friggin' move. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Let's go. Jordan has multiple personalities. It's like that movie, frickin' Split. That was a good ass movie, man. I would actually watch that again. That was a good ass movie. I know there was Split 2 that came out. I'm pretty sure, right? Split 2 was a movie, guys. Did Split come out with a second movie? I know there was a second movie, which I want to see at some point because I actually like that movie. Let me know. Yeah, but a little bit of a nice move up for Store J, man. Let's see if it can continue up to the upside now. We going down. We going down. Can you give Sell Token the pump song? Sure. Let's just spam the pump song. Let's do it while we're here. Why not, man? I already got to take a piss. Sell Token. No one knows Split 2? Come on. All right.
Can you give Sell Token the pump song?
I don't think so. No. I mean, they ended that movie with like setting it up for they ended that movie setting it up for a continuation because at the end of Split, didn't they ended it with the guy like showing that he's still alive or whatever. So they ended it. Need to see Unbreakable first? Oh, Unbreakable, Split, Glass. Okay, so I need to watch Glass. That's the one I need to watch. Okay. I know Split was a great movie, man. All right. It's called Mr. Glass. All right, I need to watch that. I'm not a big movie guy, but I would actually want to watch that movie. All right, so Celsius. Celsius. This one's sort of a meme right now. I mean, everyone's going for the short squeeze, right? Because there's a bunch of shorters on Celsius trying to wreck it. Everyone's going for the short squeeze. Okay, you kind of saw one right here. Bop to the upside. That was a big ass move. Holy moly, man. That 1 4-hour candle went from 30 cents to 270. Holy moly. And then you came right back down. But you know, I know this is like big movement here on this. I wouldn't touch this thing. I mean, it's very risky, guys. I mean, I guess sometimes you want to risk it for the biscuit, but don't be investing money that you can afford to lose into Celsius. If it's just play money to try to, you know, go for the movement, right? Let's wreck the shorters. Sure, go for it. You know, but I wouldn't be putting any serious money into this thing, man. You know? But for now, hey, let's get the pump song going, man. There you go. Squeeze that cell. Squeeze that cell. What was that? All your life saving to the Celsius? Oh, Lord. Just be careful with this one. But yeah, if you're just doing it with play money, whatever, man. Hopefully it moons. And if it moons, congratulations, man. I'm not going to say it's not possible. You already saw it here. Like right here, Cell did a move. Look at this. In a couple candles, Cell did a move from 8 cents to 254. I mean, so you saw about a 30x in a day, pretty much. And 2 days. 2 days. So I'm not going to say it's not possible, but it's also possible to come back down to the downside too in the same manner. So just be careful with this one, man. Like investing in Luna, I would say it's a little bit better than investing in Luna. It's not that bad, but it's definitely risky. It's definitely risky. I will say that. But nice, man. Hopefully you're killing it.
Question for you. How many Kadena do you own?
I missed this song.
This project is the next big thing.
Juicy Crab Dippleganger said, hey, Jordan, question for you. How many Kadena do you own? I'm pretty convinced this project is the next big. I never tell anyone how much I own, man. I will never do that. I've never actually told any person in my life how much crypto I own for as far as any coins. And I never will. I never will. I don't think it's necessary to do that. And quite frankly, I just don't like to do that in general. But Kadena, I own Kadena. I own Kadena. That's for sure. It's not one of my bigger holdings, but it's definitely one of the smaller cap ones that I am looking to have a pretty good move to the upside whenever the bullish market comes back, right? Whenever that is. If it's now, months from now, even if it's in 2024, whatever. You know, I'm still expecting Kadena to be a really good mover. I mean, it's came down so much, just like every other alt, man. I mean, every alt came down so much, so... This one's sitting down here at 175. Same type of deal, man. I mean, for the short term, short term, right? But for the short term, looks like you're trying to break some type of trend, right? You have resistance coming down. Looks like you are trying to break that trend. You broke it. You back tested. Now you're looking to get some momentum to the upside. You got to see if you get some more momentum because right now you're not getting that full momentum. You got to get back above the 20-day EMA. That's why you're getting a little resistance here, man. Like, look at this. The Kadena hasn't broken the 20-day EMA since April 8th. Just coming up, getting rejected over and over and over again. Right now, you're just getting rejected at it again. So, until that breaks, we wait patiently, right? But Kadena's definitely a smaller cap that I do like. Going forward, for sure. For sure. Faux show. I don't like devs in KDA. Really? Let's see. Dude, I gotta piss. I gotta piss again. Exactly true. I mean, it's there's no need for it, right? There's no need for it. Drew said, telling people how much crypto you have is like going around telling people what's in your checking savings account. Yeah, I agree. There's no need for that. Let's see. Stuart. Stew it. Doge. We can do Doge real quick. We can do the Doja. Let's check the Doja out. I actually haven't looked at the Dogecoin chart in a while. Dogecoin. The Doja. 67 cents. Okay. Let's go to the 4 hour on Doji. It's a nice setup. I would say it's once again another one you got to be careful of, man. Because you saw the bottom formation that you want, right? Hit, up, hit, up. You got the back test, right? The back test of the previous resistance, flipping into support, and also the flip of the 50 EMA, right? So you got above the 50 EMA. You saw the back test. Now you're looking for that continuation. So once again, and this is the setup you want to see. I mean, this is just textbook. This is a textbook formation. If you guys watch Tino, this is the textbook formation that I look for and I've learned to look for, right? Is the W at the bottoms, right? W reversal, come back up, break the 50, come back down, test the 50, continuation up. Now what I want to see is I want to see a big volume candle come in, okay, and break this wick here. If we can break that wick there on volume, I want to see a good move. Is a definitely a possibility to come back up and test in the 200 EMA, where the 200 EMA is going to give you some resistance. That's at about 7.3 cents, but you got to see some continuation right now, right? Without continuation, this is why you got to wait for confirmation. Right now, this just could be a M formation, right? So that's why you wait for the break of the confirmation, right? So, hey, it is what it is. 4 hour stocks are coming up. Just be wary of this one, man. The time to get in Doge was either on the back test of the 50, if you were confident in the move, or was on the second back test of of the W or the break of the 20. I mean, it depends on what your strategy is. Right now, you're kind of in an interesting point where, I'm not gonna say it would be better to short. This is an interesting point, but if you longed right now, it'd be kind of FOMO, So just be careful right there in that range, man. Let's see. Hey Jordan, the 4 hour BTC opened above the 50 MA. If it closes above, would you consider that bullish? Oh yeah, man. Anytime you're getting above the 50 is a good thing. I would just be careful because I would also want it to have some confluence of the 4 hour stock RSI still having some room to run. The 4 hour stocks are topped out, right? So doesn't mean it can't go higher, but what that tells me is it's even if it does go higher, it's gonna come back down, right? So just be wary of that. Just be wary of that. But still waiting for that little bit more momentum to come in. You're not really getting that momentum just yet, but it can come out of nowhere. You can get that momentum out of freaking anywhere for BTC. That's what's exciting about crypto. It can come out of nowhere, Day trading is hard. It's not hard. It's not so much. I think when people say trading is hard, they think it's like physically demanding. It takes a lot of mental patience, right? Because you got to wait for your setup, but you just want to jump into a trade so bad that sometimes you're just like, shit, man, I need to jump into a trade. But in reality, it takes a lot. You got to hold yourself back from doing some trades sometimes when you know it's not smart. I think that's the tiring thing about it. You got to sit there, have patience, and just wait for your right opportunity. There's ways you can automate it. You can set alerts and you can do different things. But holy man, sometimes I lose patience. I'm just like, screw it, I'm going in. And sometimes I gotta stop myself from doing that. What's going on, Nuts Flash? All right, guys, I'm going to call it a stream. One, because it's hard for me to concentrate with this sawing going on outside. So I'm going to call it a stream here this morning. We've already been live for like an hour anyways. I'll catch you guys tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a contest. We're going to have a contest later of, I guess we're saying the S&P's pumping. Yeah, S&P's going up nicely. So that in theory, should bring up Bitcoin with it. And I'm sure the NASDAQ is also coming up nicely here. Let me see. Yeah, NASDAQ also coming up. So that's what you want to see. And let me just look at the DXY. DXY coming down. So DXY coming down, NASDAQ moving up, S&P coming up. That's definitely a good sign, man. So let's see if Bitcoin has enough juice to break the highs. I hope we can come back tonight and not have only one Java liquidation, but 2 Java liquidations. That's what I hope for tonight, man. So let's get ready. Catch you guys later. Once again, in about, I mean, we're talking in about 9 hours. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. I would normally say don't stare at the charts all day, but, you know, I'm not going to say that because I tend to do that a lot. So have a fantastic day, guys. Don't do anything I'm into. Don't panic sell your crypto. And most of all, do not panic sell your crypto. All right? Adios, guys. Peace.